So I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking to yourselves, why are you making a video covering something so obvious? Everyone knows this. Why are you doing this? Who who knows anything basic about Christianity asked this question? And the answer is
Speech
that
mode.
I don't know who asked this question, but I do know
T A.
that it is an autocomplete on Google, as I'm going to
Mixed Christian
show
selected.
you.
Ellen selected. Cat R. R.
So here's proof.
Catholic Christ. Blank Christian. Catholics. R. Catholics. Christian.
So people are asking this question, and I
Reformation.
have theories on why people don't know these basic facts that even secular school will teach you. Number one is that we just don't think about religion so much, and it's just such on the decline that it just we just don't know this stuff anymore. We just don't know. And number two, and I say this one because I've seen Christians ask this question, is because I've read testimonies online of other denominations, pastors, and leaders and stuff like that calling us, and I say us because I'm a Catholic, so they call us heretics and basically not Christian, and they think that we have like a whole different religion because of some of our theology. So that's my other theory. That's because I see other Christians do it. But regardless, this is a question that needs to be answered. It kind of annoys me that people ask, honestly. So I'm doing this mostly for myself. But um I'm going to give you guys a quick history lesson about Christianity so that you guys know that the Catholic Church predates all these other denominations. So Christianity, when it first started out, was united, but it was split. Now, I'm using the word split because divided isn't the right word, because they were all in agreement with stuff until somewhere around the 11th, 10th century. Because of a number of theological disputes, the West being Rome and the Catholic Church, and the East is what we call the Eastern Orthodox Church. They split because the West cut off the East basically over theological differences, and that's why originally Christianity was divided. But it wasn't that terrible of a division. The point here is that Catholics are Christians because they were um, what they would call the West and the Romans and stuff like that. And then later, way later, centuries later, the Reformation came along. Now, I'm going to let this article explain to us all what the Reformation was so you can get an idea.
The Reformation, alternatively named the Protestant Reformation and the European Reformation, one was a major theological movement that visited Western Christianity in 16th century Europe that posed a religious and political challenge to the papacy and the authority of the visited Catholic Church.
The authority to the what?
Papacy and the authority of the visited Catholic Church following.
So you're telling me that the Catholic Church was around before the Reformers? I didn't know that. I thought Catholics weren't Christians, but it turns out they were before all the other so-called Christians. And I say so-called because like there's people who call themselves that. I mean that's in every denomination, even the Catholic Church. So can't focus on that too much. But like these denominations all sprung out of the Catholic Church because it had an issue with its teachings, and there's a lot of discussion to be had about that. But again, that's not in the scope of this video. So that's basically it. The Catholic Church has always been Christianity. It's just Western Christianity. It's like the European Christianity. It's not that much of a hard question to answer. Basic Wikipedia will answer that. And if Wikipedia can answer that, even though it's a super unreliable source for like current day issues, that's a bit of a problem. So I hope I was able to answer this question. I'm doing this mostly for myself. I needed to make something, and
Stop.
this is something that kind of annoys me that people ask, because you should know the basics of your own religious history. But apparently people don't, which is sad. Regardless, I hope this helped, and we'll probably be streaming stuff soon, so stay tuned for that if you guys want to watch it. We cover a lot of theological stuff, so if you guys want to see that, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.